Hey, yo, what's good? You know what it is. And you are back with another episode of No More Timeouts. You know you rocking with your boy Rosh, my brother JJ. Hello, my
What's
kind
good?
sir.
What's good, bro? What is up, man?
Hey,
How
I'm gonna
we
tell you
feeling?
what's up.
What?
I'm honestly, bro. It's Friday,
What's up?
and yeah, I
Yeah.
know y'all. Y'all know. Look, we be telling y'all the day of the week, and it don't come out on that day. Look, my editing fingers is getting a little quicker, but I got a life. All right, but it's Friday.
Bro.
I'm ready to go eat at this place I've been actually trying to eat at for about like 2 or 3 weeks tonight. It's called
Okay.
OYO. It's a Guyanese restaurant. So a lot of y'all don't know I am
Mm.
Guyanese. I'm from Guyana. You know what I'm saying?
What city is
Both
this?
my families. It's in Pleasanton.
Okay.
Um, but it's a Caribbean based restaurant. I know they have one in Berkeley too, but you know me, foodie me. Yes, that's why I'm chubby, y'all. I like to eat. I like to eat good shit. Like I just don't be eating bullshit. I'm not the type of nigga, I don't eat McDonald's and Wendy's and Burger King and all that stupid shit every day. But I like to go out and eat. And when I go, I spend me a nice little penny. And, try to beat the cook, all that shit. Cause I appreciate good food. But yeah, juice for that tonight. Other than that, man, honestly, I've been really excited for this episode because
Whew.
you know what's been happening. You know what's been
It's
happening these
been
past couple weeks.
it's been a crazy week, man. And I think we started like free agency officially started Wednesday, bro. But it's as
Mhm.
soon as Monday hit, everything was going crazy.
Uh,
Like
my
instantly.
my boss was hot, bro. He
Yeah.
walked in the room and he asked me to do something when I first got there. It was like I started at like 8. It was like 12. He's like, "Hey, do you finish that?" I was like, "Oh." And then he was like,
Yeah. I'm
"Stop,
just
stop."
refreshing. I'm on
Yeah.
Adam Schefter. I'm on Tom Pelissero, Ian Rappaport. I'm on all their Twitters. Like, come on, give me some
uh,
more. What's going on?
uh, but
Um,
it was entertaining though. Like I said, this is
yeah,
probably a more entertaining year than it was before. And that's the one thing that I'm happy about. Like, even though it was a lot of movement, a lot of things going on, like I was kind of juiced about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
yeah.
it was it was a very entertaining off season. A lot of these moves are just fucking wild, to be honest with. Okay.
And that's the crazy part because as soon as we slow down here, the draft is gonna be around the corner. So like the NFL is trying to spread out all the way into the summer now. And I see what they're trying to do. They trying to stomp on the NBA. That's what
They are.
I see y'all. I do see y'all right before March Madness too. Like y'all just trying
Yeah.
to stay in the news.
They try to
But
keep all the attention.
they try
All
to
the
for
attention.
sure. But yeah, let's get into it, man. We obviously got to start with our Raiders. I mean, sorry, y'all. We starting there. Um,
Raiders. How do you get that out?
and that's exactly
Now we
how our big
now
signing
we can go all the way.
started. That's exactly how he started his press conference. Salute to Christian Wilkins. Uh, man, that's exactly who we wanted. We called it last week on the pod. We said, that's who we need.
I'm
Defensive
gonna be the
tackle.
first to admit you called it.
Okay,
My man,
I did.
yes,
I did.
let's give Jeremy his flowers. Let's give him the snaps. He called
Yeah,
it. He asked for it. It happened. He believed in it. He
man.
pushed for it. And like the craziest shit about it, the minute it happened, I
You sent it to
instantly
me.
sent it to him.
Yeah.
Instantly.
You sent it
And
to me.
so also, y'all want to explain some of y'all. Yes, y'all know y'all used to seeing us putting clips on IG of things going on. Jeremy called this shit before it happened, but due to my somewhat butter fingers, I guess you could say, your boy kind of made a mistake and dropped the hard drive and the footage got fucked up, so the clip's not there. But I have it, and I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna show y'all that my
Just
man
listen to the
called it,
pod.
and it was there. Yeah, of course, some people that listen, I
Yeah,
get it, but some
yeah,
people are visual listeners. People listen with their eyes, type shit. But I wanted to give him those flowers, and this to show y'all and know. We don't know no insider information unless Jeremy got a connection to somebody that I don't know
Hey,
nothing about.
nope,
But
nope, 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 nope,
but it was
nope.
funny. It was hella funny, bro, when I see that shit.
Yeah, but he's just man. He's exactly what we needed. Like
You know,
to go with Max Crosby on that defensive line to push from the middle. He had eight sacks this year. It's crazy,
mhm.
bro. It's perfect. to me.
Yeah,
And I don't think they overpaid. I saw the number and I wasn't scared of the number. I was not like, damn, why we
yeah.
give him all that? Just
I kind of like how
exactly
they
what he
structured
did.
it though. He
Yeah,
didn't get
but
much this
if
year,
you're
but the next couple of years
yeah,
he's getting the bag. Yeah,
if you're top 3 in your position and the only other one is Aaron Donald, right? And he retired. Oh, you're the salute to Aaron Donald, by the way, too. But yeah,
bye bye.
that's crazy.
It
And
was.
he's the best at his position.
Yep. I can
So
honestly sit there and say, like, and it's crazy because I watched a lot of his like after I've always watched him play. But of course, when you get somebody new, it's like you get a shiny
you
new
tap
toy,
in
you want to
more.
play with it.
Yep.
You tap in
Yep.
more, watch a lot of his footage, and also like looked at his body style. It's crazy. Most dominant defensive tackles in the league right now, like next to Aaron Donald, like you, they look freakish. He does not look freakish. Like he's not hella buff on the top. He's not hella big. You know what I'm saying? He's not what it is. He is just pure talent. He is purely
Yeah.
talented, and he has a motor that is unmatched. Well, besides Max, but I think that's the reason why these niggas is finna have these quarterbacks running for their life.
Is it September? I'm ready to get to the season. I know we got other moves to make before the season start. But just knowing that we have him with Kuntz and Crosby, and he's annoying too, bro. Do you see these videos of him like like laughing? He said, "You mad? You mad?"
Hey,
Hey,
I like how he pulls everybody's towel off, bro.
yeah, yeah,
That's the thing that be
yeah. You know,
keeping me.
offensive linemen were ready to
Yeah,
fight him, bro. You could already see
yank,
it.
yanking them towels. You
Yeah.
mad?
But yeah,
it's
I'm excited for that move. That and he
it's like
and Patrick Graham was his first coordinator.
yeah,
Patrick Graham
yeah,
was in Miami with him. So
yeah.
again, it's about connections in the NFL. So if they know somebody and they're already comfortable with somebody, that was something I think a lot of people overlook too.
I wish it was really about connections. We would have had Devin White too. Fucking pissed me off. Get me started.
The rumors
Look,
was crazy. It was saying it
it
was
was
gonna
crazy.
happen, but
It was crazy.
I don't
I'm
know.
I'm gonna just
I
tell
don't
y'all
know.
one thing. Y'all know about me. I'm always positive about what we got, but when things don't happen
Yeah.
that I want, I get fucking upset. And that was just one of those ones that I felt we needed. But don't get me wrong. And I just no jab at Diablo and Spillane because they both
Yeah.
had great seasons. Um, I'm still happy. I'm happy what we got. I'm happy with our back end. I know our front seven is gonna be dynamic, so I know what it is. Yeah, so y'all know me. Sometimes I get a little upset, but this is Roche wearing his feelings on his sleeve, and that's how I am. I'm passionate about our team. I've been passionate about this team for years. And at the end of the day, I feel that there is pieces that we can put out on the field to make our team complete. And I think just adding the addition of Devin would have been able to make our linebacker core literally like elite. Just imagine if we would have got Devin, having Devin White, Robert Spillane, and Diablo, and then behind freaking literally Christian Wilkinson and Crosby, bro. That's a wrap, bro. That's
I think looking at the Devin situation, I think Spillane had a really good year and
mhm,
Diablo's like on the rise. It's like
yeah.
somebody gonna have to sit because nobody really plays 3 linebackers anymore,
No,
right? For the
no, you're
most
right.
part, they're playing 2 linebackers. So man, so, I don't know. I know he probably
Yeah,
just wanted a better opportunity to, So it's all
probably.
good. But
It's
Gardner
all good.
Minshew, talk to me. How we feeling about Gardner Minshew? Are we
Little ass,
first of
little
all,
ass
is he
boy,
starting?
little ass boy.
Is he?
I feel so bad for him. You
I
got
love that
trolled a whole game,
he went to the
all the
sideline. Yeah,
time, my nigga, and then you're on the team.
yeah.
Like I want to just know how that first initial meeting is when he walked in the door. I really want to know what Cosby said to him. He said, "Some little
Oh,
ass boy."
there's a
Like
clip. No, so
there
there's a
was.
clip. So yeah, there's a clip. So when
I
they
gotta
shook
find that.
in the kind of hallway or whatever, and
Uh,
Minshew went up to him and said, "Big ass boy." That's what he said to him. So he embraced it,
oh
bro. You know what I
man.
mean? It's just part of the game. But he was definitely annoyed in that game because you bringing
Mhm.
it up on the sideline, you could definitely see
Yeah.
Max was
Mhm.
getting to him, and that's
No.
why I like Max with him and Christian being annoying. Like
Oh,
they're
it's
gonna
a
have
wrap.
people mad
It's
as
a
hell at
wrap.
them.
Patrick Mahomes he's finna
Oh yeah,
hate.
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
us.
We
I
love that.
promise you, bro. I
We love
promise you.
that.
The thing that sucks is like he finna be running from his life, and they both finna be bugging the shit out this nigga the whole game, bro.
Yeah.
It's a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
I told people like people were always telling me like they were saying like, well, it's only two players on the defense line. But honestly, on the defensive line, two people that dominant can make such a difference. Because
Who do you
now,
double?
who do you double? But then on top of that, Coots is coming to his own. Y'all got to remember, we still got Tyree Wilson. He started playing really good in the year. Like, and honestly, I feel like we get one more. I kind of feel like we got that defensive line kind of how the Giants had back in the day when they beat the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody on there has a chance of being great at a certain time in their career, which everybody from that Giants line back in the day at a certain point in their career was good because at that time, remember, it was really just only people talked about Strahan and people talked about JPP. No, was it? Yeah, it was JPP, but they also still had Justin Tucker. I can't remember the freaking tackle they had, but I remember it was somebody else that was dominant. And they just had four dogs on that line. And I just really hope we get a chance for that to be our backbone. And a lot of people were saying, like, the Gardner Minshew signing, people don't really understand it, they don't really get it. And I do, like, I get it. Like, if we can't move up in the draft, which I still think is gonna happen. And I still think they're going to make the move. If we can't, I think at the end of the day, Gardner Minshew is serviceable enough for us to make it somewhere. I think people need to stop really, really hating on the kid because he put up numbers over there in Indy. He literally came in and almost got him to the playoffs before.
No,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
got in. They got in.
They did get to the playoffs. They
They
got
got
to the
in.
playoffs with him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he is serviceable. And at the end of the day, if you have a dominant defense and you can really, really like stop other teams, all he got to do is score a couple times. A couple. Just give me 3 touchdowns.
I mean, I think everybody's turned the page on Aiden O'Connell too, and I don't think that's fair either. Like, I know he kind of, he's not mobile, and for him to get thrown in there like that with that offense, let's just see. Maybe he beats Minshew out. I don't know. And I still think we're gonna bring in another quarterback for the draft, bro. I do.
Yeah, of course.
With them three, Minshew, Aiden O'Connell, and still get somebody in the draft. I'm not done. I'm not like 100% sure Aiden's just a backup, but he probably is. But we'll see. All right, let's keep going. But let's see. I don't know. All right, so let's move on to some of the other free agency moves. Let's start with Danger Russ, Mr. Russell Wilson going to Pittsburgh.
Yes.
You like the move?
Yes. Much for us. It's
Mr. Sierra.
I hit that. So I'm gonna tell you why I like it. I like it because he's not on our team.
Wow.
I hate to say it. I'm not trying to be mean. I just think Russell's greatest years are behind him, to be honest. And I think that it's also like we talked about the culture that we have and how things are. I just don't think his dog and pony show is gonna fit in what we trying to do over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the thing about it. He, at this point in his career, is very concerned with his image and how he is, and the way that he is, and that's not what we doing over here, bro. We going back to the days of being the black and silver. I remember I was scrolling through Twitter, X for you young ones, and there was a clip where there was a clip where some dude was I can't remember who it was, but it was an analyst. I want to say it was somebody on ESPN. I'll find it. I'm gonna find it and I'll post it on our IG. He was talking about, I'm happy to see that the Raiders are getting back to being the black and silver Raiders. Happy to see that they're getting back to being that team, the team that people hated to fucking play, and they knew what they was gonna get every time they stepped on the field. He said he felt like we lost that for a long time, and I
1000%
agreed. I was like, he said that, and I was over here looking like, you were right. We lost all that. We tried to be something that we weren't. And we lost it. You know what I'm saying? We stopped signing the dog players, started signing all the fastest people in the league, stopped signing the niggas that were out here really trying to, we had a little edge to them, and we was trying to sign straight edge people. Like, that's not us, bro. Like, it ain't us at all. We different. We different, and I love
what
it.
it
You know what I'm
is.
saying? But
you gotta embrace it. You gotta embrace it. And I feel like a lot of times we used to, whistle, give him a quick little elbow, just a
Yeah,
little love tap after, just
yeah,
be a little annoying like Christian Wilkins is going to be.
yeah.
So go
But
ahead.
I am happy for the Steelers though, because I think it's their best opportunity since they had Big Ben to make it to the playoffs again. They did make it to the playoffs, but actually like really do something. Because let's be honest, making it to the playoffs this year, everybody counted them out. Point blank period. I don't care who they played, how the game was going to go, what it was. They counted them out because they knew the quarterbacks were inviolable. And the Steelers, there's a couple teams that when they're in the playoffs and when they're in the league, when they're good, it's fun again. And I think it's them and us. And I don't care about anybody else at this
point. I like the move for the Steelers too. I think it's pretty hard to go to work when your boss hates you, and his boss hated him. So, like, what do you want? You don't like me, bro? You don't want me here? Like, okay, right?
Bro,
I want my boss to like me.
Your one-liners be killing me.
Am I right though? The man did not like him, bro. Like,
you're right.
It's hard to go to work when your boss don't like you.
It's so funny when you be saying these shit to me. I'll be fucking trying to fucking hold it. And you catch me mid drinking shit. I will spit that shit all over my computer.
Sean Payton hated that man, bro.
Hey, he did.
He was
bro.
not even. He wasn't even trying to hide it. Like he did not like him.
Did, man.
So I think you saw they traded Kenny Pickett today to the Eagles. Did you see that?
Yes, I seen that. Yes.
So
it's like that's a three-way battle you don't want to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm good.
You don't want to do it. And you didn't go out and get Russ to still have him in a battle with somebody and having everybody else wanting this person, that and this person. It's Russ's job. I think they wanted to show that, endorse him, and make sure that he understood that we bought into you. So let's see. But I just hope he drops the dog and pony show, and I hope he goes back to being Russ that was on the Seahawks. Because I feel like Russ that was on the Seahawks didn't really care about his image. He just wanted to win. And
he had too many other guys over there, especially when he was younger. Like it was the defense that was really the face of that franchise, right? And he was doing his thing. Don't get me wrong, and you have Marshawn. Like you weren't bigger than any of those guys. You were like the fifth or sixth most important guy on that team.
Yeah,
Cam Chancellor, Bobby. Bro. Like you can't do that. So I think Pittsburgh is gonna humble him too. This is his last chance. I promise you that though. If it don't work 100%. Out, he gonna be on CBS, Fox. He gonna be on 100%. One of those shows.
100%. Sure. He gonna be on ESPN. He got the ESPN face.
He'll be on ESPN. He'll be
ESPN face because I don't think anybody else on the CBS or any of them staffs really want to deal with his ass.
His little comb over. He'll be all right. All right. Yeah, Saquon. What you think about the Saquon move? And then we'll get into the Tiki beef in a second. I just want to talk about just the
move.
Him going to the Eagles.
Bruh. I think that brings a whole new dynamic to what the Eagles are about to do. Name the last time the Eagles had a purely talented, dominant running back with the skill set of him, the power of him. You can lean on him at a certain point. When, bro? Like Brian Westbrook was probably the last.
That was the first name I thought of.
Like I'll tell you, I asked my boy this other day, and that was the first name he said too. Because if you really think about it, bro, you go through what they've had. There's never been anybody like. Remember when they drafted Jay Ajayi back in the day and thought that he was going to be the one. That was an error. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, all they did was just have running back by committee, and then it got to the point where you knew when Swift is in the game, you're going to run it. When this person in the game, you're going to throw it. And then when this, you know what I'm saying? And everything was just leaning on Jalen Hurts. And if you want to maximize Jalen Hurts' potential right now, the potential of this team, and also pretty much the dominance of the team, what it can be, you got to give him somebody else. You can't just have him out here throwing the ball 150 fucking times a game. You pretty much got to allow somebody else to be able to lean on. And on top of that, you also got to give him somebody to trust on those read options to pull or to give, or not always have to do the tush push, or even when he's going to drop back and throw the ball, he's confident you can dump that ball down to your running back and that nigga might just take it to the house. You know what I'm saying? I think that was such a power move by them. I think I didn't expect that, to be honest. Like I didn't expect the Eagles at all, like 100% at all.
I definitely thought it was another NFC East team that was going to be in the mix for him, and not that one. And you know exactly what I'm thinking, bro. And I don't know if they do they know free agency started?
I think they're all on the yacht. I
Okay,
got.
they must be on the yacht. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
It's
must be
because
chilling.
that's exactly what the Cowboys needed, bro.
Yeah,
And to let him just and I obviously Saquon went to Penn State, so he got connections to the area.
yeah,
But man, to let him go to your rival like that and let them reload, and they've got some other moves that they needed on defense that they've, like we said, the Devin White, they've done some other things on
yeah,
defense. So yeah, I like that. They've reloaded a
yeah.
lot. Shout out to the
I like
Eagles.
how they reloaded.
They've reloaded.
I like how they reloaded. I also think that they didn't come out lying down after they had a bad season, after what happened last year, and like they were just like thinking like, oh, we can still do it. Like they realized that they needed a lot more help than what they did, and they let go. Like they even ranked C.J. Gardner-Johnson back. You know what I'm saying? Like realizing like some
Somebody
of the things that
familiar. Yeah.
where they kind of messed up. And just to touch on the whole Cowboy situation, bro, like my nigga, like Jerry, did you Sunday night? Did you lose your phone?
Yeah. No,
Did you
no
get your
Wi-Fi on the
week
yacht.
off? Like, what's going
Yeah.
on, bro? Like, if I was a Cowboys fan right now, Drew, I'm talking to you. I got a black and silver jersey for you, bro, because I'd be hot, bro. I'd be
It's
so
frustrating.
mad. Y'all didn't do anything. Y'all wasn't even in talks with anybody. There were so many running backs out there on the market. Y'all didn't make a check. Y'all let Aaron Jones go to the fucking Vikings, bro. Like, let's just be honest. The last of the Mohicans of what was needed, which is something we also needed. I'm not gonna sit here in front. You let him walk off to the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we at least made the call. I'm pretty sure we made the call. I'm pretty sure we did something. I just don't know what he got offered. I don't know what it is. And honestly, Aaron Jones, like, you're, for me personally, and the minute I hear Kirk Cousins is leaving, then I'm not going to go play for no fucking Vikings. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. But
That's a tough spot for Aaron Jones. It
it
is
is.
because we don't know who the quarterback is going to be, and we're going to talk about Kirk Cousins in a second. But the if we're just going to talk about the Vikings for a second, I got to be honest, man. I'm a little worried about this Justin Jefferson situation because he already turned down 30 million, like 30 plus million a year last year.
It was 30. It
And
was
you already
39.
Yeah. And you already know his homies are chilling over there in Cincinnati that they went to college with. And you already see, hold on. Let me just connect the dots. And you see what's going on with T. Higgins and what's going on over there, bro. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised. It would not shock me if he ends up in Cincinnati. That's all I'm gonna
But
say. It
how do
wouldn't
you
shock
pay
me.
off? So
I
you just
don't
gonna
I don't
all three
know.
of them?
I,
All three
I
of them
don't
just
know.
gonna be your
I'm just saying,
whole balance, bro.
I have no
All
clue.
three of them, because you
Yeah.
got to pay all three of them. All three. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say, my mom would say, all three of them.
Yeah.
Like,
And I just
that,
know do you really want to start over? Because the Vikings are about to reload, right? They're about to start over right now. Do
yeah.
you really want to just, all right, let me just see who this rookie quarterback is and y'all just pay me? Is that what he wants? Cool if he does, but I don't know.
I think with his age, he has the time to be able to do that. And if you are at the point right now where you're about to collect the bag, like, why not? Like, fuck
Get your
it. Like,
bag first.
yeah,
Then
get the bag right
request a trade.
now.
That's what the
Yeah,
NBA does. They
right.
sign that max deal, and then a year later, like, get me out of here,
Bow.
bro. Like,
Bow.
get me out.
Hey,
Get me out of here.
appreciate the steak dinner every night.
Yeah.
But I'm
We'll
out.
take it
You know
for
what I'm
1
saying?
year. Yeah. Get the bag and leave.
I think that's his whole thing, because you really think about it right now. Like, what other team can he really go to that isn't going to take a cap hit that is a contender? Like, let's be honest. Like, Keenan Allen
Yeah.
just got fucking traded. They go like you know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like, they ain't got the bag for you. If they traded him because they didn't have the bag, like, that's probably the other best option for him. He's not gonna go to like the Houston Texans. They like what they got over there, and they're gonna need the money. But yeah, you right, it could
it's
happen.
you just never know. There's always going to be a team. There's always
Yeah,
going to be somebody that comes out of nowhere.
that is
But yeah.
true. It's not
So,
like when Tyree
but
got traded to Miami. I didn't expect that at
where did
all.
that come from?
Yeah, I
Exactly.
didn't
You
expect
know,
that at
you never
all.
know, bro. But let's talk about Kirk Cousins to Atlanta. You let me say first. Let me say first, because I think there's this man. That's a
Another
lot
one
of
you
money. Hey,
called
Kirk.
also
Kirk be
another one you
getting the
called.
bags. Salute. Kirk be getting
Another
these
one.
bags, bro. Salute to him, man. He is,
Yeah.
man, for somebody
Yes.
that hasn't had a lot of playoff success, but he's just a solid quarterback.
Yeah.
That man could be coming up. So
Get
I
what I'm
like
saying?
what they bring Darnell Mooney with them.
Yeah.
I like this. I like what they got in Atlanta. I do.
I do.
What's your
I
thoughts?
really
You like
I
the move?
really like I really like Atlanta now. Like I always thought they were a quarterback away. You got Drake London over there. I think I'm still saying this, and some people are gonna butcher me for it. I still think Kyle Pitts is literally probably one of the best talents at tight end that we've seen in a long time. He just never had nobody to throw him the ball, and now
This
you
is
got
last
somebody to
chance,
throw him the
man.
ball. I promise you, he's
I need to
cooking
see it
this
this
year.
year.
He is
I need
cooking.
to see it, bro.
I promise you, I'm waiting to trade for him in Dynasty. I'm trying to see who I
Okay.
can get
I
the
really need to
lowest
see him.
ball. He's gonna cook, bro. Because think about it. Let's be honest. I'm gonna ask you a question right quick. Name me the quarterbacks that he has had since he got in the
Oh
league.
God.
Mm. I would.
Desmond Ritter. I know there's that other guy, but I don't remember his name. He played this year. What's his name? I don't know. You got me. That's all I
Taylor
got. Desmond
Heineke.
Ritter.
Taylor
Heineke.
Heineke.
Yeah, that's
He had
who's the other one?
He had Matt Ryan his rookie year, but Matt Ryan was
Oh, he
halfway out the
did. He
door.
was cooked. He was
He
cooked.
was halfway out the door. Uh,
Yeah.
Who else? You been Marcus Mariota at a certain point who plays more running back than
Oh,
anything else.
shout
Like
out to Marcus.
when
Yeah.
has Marcus Mariota ever made a tight end relevant? Like let's
Yeah.
be honest, bro. Like it's at the end of the day, a lot of people were hating on him and still hating on him to this day.
Yeah.
And you're at that position of a tight end, it is really about the person throwing the ball because making that read and also putting him in situations to be able to do it. Like I really believe in what Atlanta's doing down there, and I think they made the smart move by not trying to move up, and also made the smart move by not going after Fields that they wanted. Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Fields. I just really want you guys to understand that I think Kirk, because y'all know how bad I wanted Kirk. I think Kirk Cousins is
Not for
a
that
better
money.
quarterback. No, hell
Not
no.
for
Get out of here.
us.
Bag.
Not for
You
I'm cool.
said that too. You said it too.
Yeah.
It's like Atlanta is gonna pay him whatever the fuck he wants, and he was gonna go
Yep.
get it. And I appreciate that. But I'm just saying, like, I think like Fields is a great quarterback, and I would take him on our team right now. Let's not front. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I was like, but for the talent they have around, they needed more of a pocket passer. They needed more of a person that's going to drop back, make the right read, make the right throw. They didn't need a talented person to be able to also use their feet along with their brain. Like he's literally going to sit back. He has so much talent. Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, bring Mooney in. We're talking Drake London. Like let's not even talk. They still got that other Tyler Algier as the backup. Like their defense was actually pretty good last year. Even though they lost a lot of games, their defense was good. Their defense was just on the field the whole time. So
Yeah. All right. The only thing I'm gonna just play the other side. 78-70 is his record. For him to get the bags that he's gotten at 78-70, salute. Salute, bro. Hey, give it up to Kirk, bro. 78-70. He's probably made 300 M's.
But so but let's paint this picture though.
Yeah.
Name me how many top 20 defenses he had.
He hasn't had great defenses, but hold on. But they were the overall 1 seed 1 year in the NFC and
got a
lost
whole lot of
to
bounce
the
that
Giants. And lost to the Giants. I remember that game.
But
they quoted Daniel Jones came in there.
But why? Because the defense couldn't stop their run at all. Their defense couldn't stop anything. And that was actually Patrick Graham's last year. Defense showed up and they actually did something. And it was one of those things where we're gonna give them what we can give them. We're just gonna hold them when we need to hold them. And then they did. And they double jet us. He didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they pretty much made sure we're gonna take away your option. Because at the end of the day, on the Vikings at that time, and people really gotta really be honest with yourself. Dalvin Cook, yes, was good in there, but besides Jettis, who else was catching that rock? Who else was getting shit? Who else was getting the ball thrown to him? Who else was doing anything at that point?
Okay.
And they won a lot of games by outscoring niggas during that time. So
so the same thing I used to say about Derek Carr when he went to the Saints. Now I need to see it. I don't want no more excuses. right? I don't want no excuses for Kirk Cousins. He got everything he need now, right?
You
All
right.
right. So again, we'll just revisit it, bro. Well, that's all I'm gonna say. He got
The
everything
thing
he
I hate,
need.
the thing I hate is every time you say this shit,
I'm just
I end
saying,
up wrong.
bro. You said he got the weapons and he got the defense. That's it. We're gonna see.
Hate you. Ooh, I hate your ass. Every fucking time, bro. You know what the crazy shit is? We ain't even talked about what happened with Derek Carr last year because I was like, I said this to my friend the other day. I was like, I think Jeremy's giving me mercy because he ain't said a shit about what I said about Derek Carr.
I'm stalling you out, bro.
He was a
I
full
knew.
believer.
I knew, bro. I just knew. I knew.
All right, guys. Look, I'm very
He's good.
opinionated. Sometimes a nigga is wrong. All right, bro. Like a nigga is wrong. Okay.
Hey, man. Damn. All right. Hold on. Let's keep going.
Oh
That is
shit.
funny. But
Oh,
we was talking about Justin Fields. I actually want to stop on that for a second because
Yep.
everybody has their quarterback. All the spots that we were talking about him going is closed up. So really, they're either going to keep him, which would be the worst mistake ever, or he's going to get traded to that's the worst idea ever.
You can't say that about somebody that we possibly might end up with.
Okay. I know he's not coming to us, and I could be wrong. I just know.
I don't want it, but if it happens, you're gonna be upset that you said that.
I just know that, bro. He got somebody fired, and he's our offensive coordinator. It just doesn't make sense. How? You got Luke Getsy fired, and he's our new offensive coordinator. How does that work? Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, I'm just trying to be realistic, bro. Like, he's gonna be a backup somewhere.
I think that's the funniest thing where people keep like, because you see, the internet is just ridiculous. Let's be honest. You see how many people over here talking about
they're forgetting
Justin.
that part.
We got Luke Getsy, and he used to coach Justin Fields, and he's just like, nigga, he got him fired.
He got him fired.
What are y'all
wasn't good.
talking about?
It wasn't a good
out of your fucking minds, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Justin Fields, at the end of the day, he has talent. He just needs the right person to work with him. I'm not going to sit here and hold that against him. And I also think he needs to get out of his own way. Like, if anybody understands that, like that statement, I know people say that to you all the time, and it's always hard for people to think about what that means. It's like, he needs to figure out his game and do it. And he needs to stop trying to this isn't college, bro. Like, you're not going to make the home run throw every time. You're not going to, every play is not going to be a touchdown or every play, you got to learn to give what the defense is taking you and learn it. And I just feel like he is so stubborn in the sense of that he's not fucking doing it. And it's just so weird. Like, I don't know.
Give me a team, because I'm really trying to go. I'm going through the teams in my head, and I'm thinking it just has to be a quarterback that either gets hurt a lot or maybe a little older, and he's a pocket passer, and they just want to bring in somebody that has a different style of game, right? So, like, who's a pocket passer that's just like, all right, let's bring somebody in just in case he does get hurt. That, all right, boom. He could bring some energy to us. All right, you want to know the team I was thinking?
It's a hard one.
It's a hard one. I don't have a team because I was thinking Seattle, but then they just went and got, who did they just get? They just got somebody.
Fuck.
Not Drew Lock. They just went.
Looked at
they just went and got somebody yesterday.
1 second, guys. We need to talk about this right now.
But the team that I was thinking, I'll say this. I was thinking
we also talk about Jimmy G.
Oh yeah.
Sam Howell.
I think he's gonna have. Okay, see, so they got Sam Howell. So I'm thinking Commanders or the Dolphins. And I'm only saying the Dolphins because, hey, Tua might, we know Tua's history of getting injured. bring somebody in that's a little different from what they're doing, and they like to run the ball anyway. And the Commanders, we don't even know who their quarterbacks are. So,
I I like the Dolphin thing a lot because if there's one thing we talked about too, the Dolphins offense is similar to the Niners offense. Actually, it's the same damn thing, and their players get schemed wide the fuck open. So that's easy throws for him to make. So that would actually not be a bad idea. The Commanders, I just think they're just so hell bent on getting one of these quarterbacks out of this draft. And
Mariota's there too, by the way. I just remembered that.
And I feel like they already tooled up that up. The more I think about it, if there's one team that would be interesting, Detroit.
Okay.
Jared Goff is good, but he's on the older side. He's young still, but he's on that side. What's wrong with having a very capable backup? A very capable backup.
Yeah. Can we talk about? No, I was gonna say the Niners. We talked about. Wait. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Before you say this, they don't got a backup either.
I thought we were being nice today.
I'm just saying. All right, my bad. They don't got a backup. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to go down rosters like they passed on him in the draft. They don't got a backup, so that's all I'm trying to say.
That actually probably would be a solid move for them, to be honest. It would definitely give them somebody behind Brock that could maybe make a different dynamic. And knowing Kyle Shanahan, how he tried to run fucking oh damn, why am I drawing a blank on the kid's name? Oh, Trey, young Trigger. How he ran him into the ground. Justin Fields is a lot more suitable for that type of things that Shanahan tried. But I also know that the one thing is there was between Shanahan's and Mike's, their receivers weren't always wide open. They just had a lot of time. But you never know. Like I said, Detroit was a stop. So I was just kind of throwing that one out there.
That's a good one.
I can honestly see if the Giants don't make a move, I can see him going to the Giants. Bro.
I don't like the Giants, bro.
I don't like them at all, bro. I don't know who's running shit over there. But
what are we doing? What are we doing? My guy.
I do like Drew Lock, bro. I do like Drew Lock. I like them taking Drew Lock. I like them taking Drew Lock over trying to just stick with Daniel Jones. I like that they did that. They bring in somebody that has a chance of taking that job from them and actually being an okay quarterback. I think there's one thing I'm gonna tell people right now. I'm not like a Giants fan or anything like that, but I think Drew Lock has a lot more potential than people have been giving him credit for.
Okay, that's fair. If they take a quarterback at 6 in the draft, hey man, salute to the Giants, bro. They might. They really might.
You want to know who the quarterback is too? They talk about taking. I think I just said this shit to you like 5 minutes ago. We just gonna show people.
Who is it?
We gonna show the people. Did I scroll out of it already?
Is it JJ?
Yeah. It's not on here no more. I just wanted to show you because it popped up on my timeline when I opened up my phone. That is hella funny. Oh. Damn, there's a lot of things I'm seeing on this fucking phone right now. Oh, this is crazy. Anyways, but yeah, it's JJ. They're talking about them taking JJ McCarthy at 6.
Ooh, like
I said,
is a reach.
I don't know.
That's a reach.
I don't know who's doing
That's
what
Odell
over there.
Beckham catch. That's the Odell Ketchum reach, bro. That is a reach. Wow.
I don't know what they're doing over there, but
all right.
Keep stinking it up over there, buddies.
Yeah. Not mad.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. You want to? Is there anybody else that you want? I want to talk about winners and losers that you think.
Should we cover winners and losers, or should we cover right quick who's available, who's left available, where we think they should go? I think
okay.
Actually, let's do the winners and losers, and then we can go over who's left. Maybe we can help out some of these losers. So go ahead.
Winner. I think the Eagles. I think the Eagles had a really good free agency. You know, I know a lot of people not talking about it, but I like what the Panthers are doing, man. They got Bryce Young some weapons. They got him some defense. Deontay Johnson's not a big name, you know, but like, man,
but he's a possession receiver, so I think that
yeah,
was
no,
good for
but
them.
I like it. He had nothing. And then my last one, because you might say this one too, but the Bears did a really good job this offseason, bro. Like, I love Keenan Allen. Like, he went to Cal. I've always loved Keenan Allen. I've sucks he's on the Chargers all this time, but I've always respected him. Like, you know what I mean? So, and they've gotten a lot of different people over there now. So it's obvious they're taking Caleb and they retooled. It sucks that Justin Fields didn't get the help that Caleb Williams about to get, but whatever. That's another day for it. But I like what the Bears are doing.
So you think they're sitting
My
on
man,
this number one pick? So you really think they're
get,
sitting on this number one pick?
oh, they're getting Caleb. They're taking Caleb.
You 100% think they're sitting on this number one pick?
Yeah,
do you think that's why they went out and got all these weapons?
Yeah,
to entice Caleb to come.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about that too.
But
then what does that mean for
Swift.
us? But what does that mean for us?
Like, we're too far back. We're just. It's gonna take three firsts,
especially after the Vikings. Especially after the Vikings moved to cop that first this year too. Like, I really, it does scare me that we're not going to be able to get to 3.
There's, and I don't even know if 3 is what you want to get to. Like, it might be 2 we have to get to. It's not even a guarantee the guy who we want, who we're connected to, is going to be there at 3.
My heart hurts, bro.
Hey, man.
My heart hurts.
He want to be here, but it's like, you know, it's like, what can you do?
I just see him to stall out when he gets picked. Like, don't you put the hat on, bro. Just don't even put it on, bro. Let him know right there. I don't want to play for y'all. Hit the Eli. Give me the Eli, bro. Jaden, look, I know you're not that type, but for me, for AP, for the people who want you, do the Eli. Do the Eli. I do not want to play for this organization. I will not play for this organization. You're right. You're right. It's a lot of the moves I've been seeing so far. It's making it harder and harder to believe, especially after, you're right, what the Bears did so far, making moves, the people they're bringing in, the things they're doing. I think they're trying to show Caleb, like, look, I know you're not completely sold on playing here, but we are giving you every weapon that we can find and we can get. And we're willing to put all the talent around you so you can have a successful season. And we're willing to do whatever we need to ensure your happiness. And I commend them on that, which is cool. I do think, and I'm very hopeful that the Patriots want to keep their 3rd. And if the Patriots keep their 3rd and go after Marvin Harrison, the Cardinals will no longer want to keep their 4th, and we can go after that pick. And then we can turn around and turn that pick into possibly getting Jaden if the Commanders pass on him. That's something I've really been thinking about. I'm not giving up on it. I'm not at all, because I really think the Commanders are more bought into getting whoever falls between
Drake
May and Caleb. I think that is their more choice. I think they're not fully committed to the Jalen pick, even though they did say in their interviews that they liked him. I think that Drake May is for sure. I think Drake May 100%. I think they're 1 and 2 like 100%. Like, there's nothing in my mind that doesn't tell me
Drake May just feels like a Patriot.
Yeah, he does for sure.
He feels like a Patriot. I don't know.
But I don't think they're gonna make that move.
So you don't. We both agree, and we talked about this last week. We don't think it's just gonna go 1, 2, 3 with the picks that are. Something's gonna happen. And you bringing up the Viking situation, that is not for nothing. To go get a second first round pick, you're already at 11. You get something at the end of the first. Bro,
y'all
already know what that means.
Y'all see that came out today, and I've been drinking. I'm
yeah. Kirk Cousins
came out 2 fucking days. Like, I was
you know what that means.
Like, if y'all understand me, y'all heard about my story about me breaking the phone. I react to things very, very hard. Like, let me tell y'all about. We just go right quick. My reaction when we signed Christian Wilkinson, I jumped up and screamed in my office, "Fuck yeah!" And I fucking threw a punch and hella shit. And my boss walks in and goes, "What the fuck is going on around here?" And I was like, "My bad, bro. My bad."
We back.
Like,
that's what's going on. We back.
I was like, "We good, you know what I mean? We good, you know what I mean?" But like you did say, losers. I actually have a different loser than what you picked.
Wait. I didn't say my losers. So
you didn't say your loser yet? Wait,
those are
you
my
did say your
winners.
winner. Okay.
Yeah. What did you agree with
you
the
want,
winners?
You want
Did you
my
have
winners?
a winner?
You want my winners?
What's
I
your
agree
winners?
with the Bears. I 100% agree
Okay.
with the Bears. That is a given. This is very hard to me because I've been thinking about the Texans, bro. I think the addition of Joe Mixon, regardless of everything else they did, because they bring a lot of pieces on defense, they did a lot of things, but addition of Joe Mixon is going to elevate that fucking offense to a level that people are not ready for. Like, I think the people need to really understand that. That is probably one of my biggest winners for real on right now that I've been thinking about. And of course my other winner, and I'm not even saying this on a bias thing, I think it was us. I think us being able to just, and we're not done at all, but us bringing in Christian was the biggest move that we can do. We needed that, bro. Like, I don't think people understand that Max was just getting bothered 24/7, and now you just can't do that no more. You can't do it no more. So those are my biggest winners, but I'll let you say your losers, because with this smile on my face, I'm 100% sure we got the same one.
All right, here's my biggest loser, and you know what? This one, I don't like this one because this is somebody I watch football with sometimes when I come to the Bay, and we chop it up sometimes about football. But the Tennessee Titans are annoying me today. First of all, I'm a big Derrick Henry fan, and y'all just let that man walk. He's probably the most accomplished Tennessee Titan ever. I know there's Steve McNair, Eddie George, but Derrick Henry, he's better than both of them, in my opinion. So you let him walk, and then you sign Tony Pollard. I'm just warming up, by the way. You signed Tony Pollard, who had a terrible year last year, and you just gave him the bag. Did you watch the games last year? Did they watch? Tony Pollard was mid, bro. He was mid. Okay, all right. I'm just warming up. The finale, though, is the Calvin Ridley signing. I hate that move. I hate it. The reason why I hate it, 2 years ago, they had AJ Brown, and AJ Brown wanted a bag. And you said, no. We're going to send him to Philly, right? And he's way younger than Calvin Ridley, and he got $8 million less than Calvin Ridley. So you're telling me Calvin Ridley and AJ Brown are the same player? If you're telling me that, okay. But you could have paid AJ Brown, but you decided to pay Calvin Ridley. Hey,
traded AJ Brown. Hey, traded AJ Brown, drafted Treylon Burks, who was probably not going to even see the field this year. Then you go pay an old ass fucking Calvin Ridley, who's hella small, 91 mil.
AJ Brown is top 5.
Oh shit!
Right,
and you know the crazy shit is too, the way Will Levis likes to throw the ball. Well, I don't know why they got Calvin Ridley, bro. He throws jump balls. Like he doesn't throw. He's not a wait for the route to develop and throw it. It's actually funny. So yes, I had a smile.
Salute to Paul, though, man. I rock with Paul. My bad. That's the guy. So I got to shout Paul.
We do apologize. I will say one thing before I go into my loser. Speaking of them losing Derrick Henry, we can't sit here and dismiss where he went.
Oh yeah, that's a winner automatically.
They fucked up.
A winner.
The league fucked up. I'm sorry. I don't even fuck with nobody talk about. The league fucked up.
That's perfect. That's a perfect match.
You just
the fake handoff to Derrick Henry, and then Lamar goes around, or if he actually gives it to him.
What do you mean? Nigga, you have to put 9 people in the box, and if you run a play action, and even if you coming after Lamar, you got to catch him, and then you just gonna see Zay Jones running down the field. You understand what's about to happen over there?
Good luck.
I am scared to play them.
Are they on the schedule next year?
Nigga, no, but if we make it to the playoffs,
You're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to play Derrick Henry in 30-degree weather in January. Good luck with Lamar. Hey man, salute.
But that is one winner we didn't talk about. So we gonna talk about losers. I'm gonna talk about the first one because when I get to the next one, I know some niggas is gonna really be mad at me. The fucking Chargers, bro. What in the fuck are you niggas doing, bro? You are banking on Quentin. I can't catch a ball to save my life, Johnson. Fucking Palmer, who can't stay healthy. I don't even know who's gonna play tight end at this point. I hope you drafted Brock Bowers. I don't get me wrong. I love Gus Edwards. I do love it, but I don't think he is. I don't think he's a bell cow, but I know how John Harbaugh likes to play. So I guess pounding the rock with a big guy is okay. And I think Gus Edwards has a lot more potential than people kind of give him credit for. But you have literally, and I'm saying this with full confidence, you probably have one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league. You took every weapon away from him.
Yeah.
You cut Mike Williams. You let go of Keenan Allen. Him and Keenan Allen used to destroy offenses. Destroy
8 to 12 catches a game.
Bro, just 19 targets a game. Like,
just
bro,
count
like
it.
You it was money, easy money. And then on top of that, you niggas fucked up my fucking fantasy. I'm my keeper. Definitely letting Keenan Allen go. Like you are literally taking away from the strongest part of your offense, who you just paid. You're taking away his weapons. Like, what is going through your fucking mind, bro? Like, I really don't understand that. But at the end of the day, they're in our division. There's less teams than one less team we gotta worry about. Fuck it. But we gonna talk about, to me, my biggest loser.
All right, who we got?
We talked about this kind of already. And hey, I know my man Drew, I love you. You know, we homies. You know, I've really gelled with you. But my nigga, I'm gonna need you to pick up the phone and call Jerry and ask him what he was smoking, because I don't smoke no more. But when I decide to again, I need that. I need it, because my nigga was high for 3 days. He smoked on Sunday, didn't wake up till he's probably still sleeping. I don't understand. I don't understand how you.
That y'all party must have been fire. The y'all party must be, man.
Cracking.
Where they at? Ibiza? Where they at?
He left the draft combine, flew his ass down to Miami, hopped on the yacht. And he probably halfway to Spain still, boy. I'm telling you, nigga, he was. It's. But all jokes aside, I get it. You guys have to pay Dak. You guys are gonna have to pay CD. You got to pay Michael Parsons.
Exactly.
And I understand that, but that doesn't mean that if they want to win, those 3 individuals in period, they're going to understand if their contract isn't exactly what the fuck they want. So what do you want? You want the bag or you want the ring? Because you understand when you get the ring, it also comes a little bit of a bag. So what do y'all want? Because at this point, it seems like your whole team is selfish as fuck.
They all want the bag.
That's what it looks like to me. Bro. And then you don't make no moves. You don't make a goddamn thing. Like, bro, I didn't hear nothing about the Cowboys talking to a soul. I feel like the Cowboys just got caught cheating on, and the girl took their phone away from them, and they couldn't talk to nobody. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's stupid. You say you want to win rings and all this type of shit, and you couldn't even run the ball then. And now, how you gonna run the ball? Let me know, please. Who y'all signing? Y'all going after somebody in the draft? Y'all about to get Blake Corum or something? Like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. And on top of that, you couldn't stop the run last year to save a fucking soul. They just let Leighton Vander Esch go. Like, no defensive tackles you're gonna bring in. No linebackers you're gonna bring in. You still gonna run that little 210-pound linebacker around on the field thinking he about to stop the run? Like,
yes.
Make it make sense to me. Like, you want to be great, but you ain't even trying. And you, at the end of the day, the Cowboys are one of the most known and well-known organizations. You think niggas don't want to play for y'all? Like, I don't know, bro. That was very, very
Yeah.
baffling for me, bro.
You know
And
what? I feel
Drew, I'm sorry, bro. I'm
Yeah, that's what I
sorry,
was
bro.
gonna say.
I'm sorry.
I feel like a bad friend. Like I should have hit
Yes.
him this week and just been like,
Yeah.
bro, how you doing? Are
You
you
know,
good?
you the
Like,
welfare check.
yeah, I should have welfare check.
You the
You know,
welfare
I
check.
should have. Yeah, I
Hey,
need to do that this
we should
week.
fuck around and call it right now.
I should have definitely called it this week, man, just to check in because
um,
that sucks. But
it
you're
does.
100% right about both of those teams. Everybody just can't be waiting for the draft. Like there's really good people that were out there that you don't have to break the bank for, right? And I don't understand it. I don't. But we'll see. They're still gonna win 10 games probably, but man, we're
I
gonna
don't
see.
know.
We're gonna see. Where you want to go from here?
So, I did want to talk about since we're on the free agent topics and we're on the teams that lost and won. So with the season going on right now, there's still some players out there left, and I really definitely wanted to address some of the players that are left, and I definitely want to see, what people think about who's left. So I'm gonna share it up on my screen. Some of these people have been signed since, so let's not, it's not front. But we're gonna see who's there, so we're gonna share the screen and let's share the screen, man. Let's get into this. And I also want to give a big shout out. I want to give a big shout out while we're doing this to one of my friends. His name is Chris Ledoux. He is definitely. It is kind of hard to see, huh? Should I zoom in somewhere? I don't think I can. Can I? No, I can't. What if I can close this? The comment. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right. So one of my homies, one of my good friends, Chris Ledoux, in my fantasy football group, he loves to keep us updated with these things. He's really into football. He's also doing a couple, what I call, he's gonna be my new stat guy. He's gonna help us out with that. He also does some really good reviews on a lot of players that are out there. He sends me things. I've always respected his football knowledge, so I definitely ask him for some help. But he always sends us these things in our group. And this is something that I like to see because it gives us a chance to see who is available, who's left, and definitely, want to do that. Let me do one thing.
Wait, I got one question. And
go ahead.
I got one question. Is this like ranking or is this just random orders?
This is just random orders. I don't think it's all ranking. I think somewhat it is, but I think it's random. Like honestly, the more I look at it, it does look a little ranked.
That's what I'm saying. It does because I'm looking at it. I'm like, this
tiered.
looks kind of.
It does look tiered, right? If you really think about it.
Look at the running backs. Look.
That's what I was looking at too. So let's a couple names on here. I want to talk about, which is a really big one, Mike Williams, bro. Like, what do you think? Who do you think should go get him? What do you think should happen? Like, where is a place that you would see him from?
He wants to contend. So it's going to be somebody that has a chance to win it. You know who I can see? I can see Buffalo.
Yeah,
that's who I can see. You like Baltimore? Okay. The thing about it, and I don't know when he tore his knee and when he'll be ready for the season.
It's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a while. Like I don't even know if he'll play maybe the first month. Like I'm not even sure what part of the year he got hurt. But
I think with Buffalo, with your Buffalo pick, which is a good pick, I think they're more so trying to keep Diggs around, and I think they like their young talent that they had. But go ahead, go on.
Yeah, no, they what's his name? Shazier, I think his name was, who he kind of came on strong. That's why they let Gabe Davis go. And then they signed Curtis Samuel, who, bro, Curtis Samuel's kind of slept on. He could do a couple different things for them. So I like the Curtis Samuel pick for Buffalo, but
I think they try to put speed, a lot of speed.
Another team who could really use him, opposite of CeeDee Lamb, the Dallas Cowboys. They could use him. And I know they're not going to do it, but they need somebody on the opposite side of CeeDee Lamb, bro. You
try to be nice because I just
I know. I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to throw him a lob. Like, They need something over there besides CeeDee Lamb. They do.
Oh shit!
Am I
I'm
right though?
sorry, y'all. I just have to
Don't
be
they need
honest. You are right though. You are right. I'm definitely not saying you are.
they need
That
something
is
else over
actually a
there.
good thing. Also, so we know Marquise Brown got signed to the Chiefs. I don't want to talk about the Chiefs, so I'm just gonna mention that shit. Michael Thomas, I think he's definitely old, can't stay healthy on the way out, but I can definitely see him going to a contending team where he doesn't have to play much. I like him in Buffalo also. But I also really think like Michael Thomas can probably definitely fit in with a group of young receivers where he can kind of go down there and not have to be the one, like maybe like the Texans, or maybe if they do get rid of T. Higgins and the whole JJ thing don't happen, he could probably go over there because they are talking about Tyler Boyd moving on. And at the end of the day, if you have just one receiver, there's a lot of options. But I also really bring this list up because I wanted to go through it and at the end of the day, yes, we are a sports podcast, but who we are really, really fans of. So I really wanted to point out some people who you think we should go after that is left, and maybe some needs that we need to fill. So I want to go through each position really quick. You can look through it. I'll give you a chance to look through the names a little faster while I'm delaying it. Give me two people. We're going to go each position, two people. And I'm going to start with the quarterback because we don't need one. So it's easy. So quarterback, I don't think there's anybody on that list that I would like. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good off that list. Respectfully, I'm good off that list.
Definitely not doing the kicker because we got
best
Baby
kicker in the game. Best kicker in the game.
100%. Punter, don't need it. Got
best
the best
punter in the game.
You know what I mean? Fullback, we did lose Jacob Johnson. We did lose our guy. And I do think that if we're gonna run with the running back that we have right now, which is Zaire, I love him. Like, I'm not trying to hate on him at all. We're definitely gonna need a fullback to lead that way. But there's not really anyone that I like. I think they're probably gonna try to maybe bring Johnson back, or if not, try to get somebody in the draft, which is cool.
Free agency. We not drafting no. Nah, he gonna have to come in. We just gonna call him and be like, hey bro, come to training camp. Just pull up on training camp. Yeah. You free?
So
all right.
Wide receiver. What do you think?
Off this list, I think we do need like a fourth receiver.
I do too.
Yeah. I do think Tucker's gonna have a better year as far as like a deep threat. And we still got 1 and 2, but I do think we need to address this. Off this list, maybe Tyler Boyd.
I was actually really in on the Tyler Boyd situation. I like sure hands. I like people that are not afraid of playing their role until it needs to be done. I feel like there's nobody in here that really can take the top off the defense. One person off this list besides us really, really and truly going into the draft trying to find somebody, I actually really, really like, and people are gonna, I think I'm gonna get butchered for this. I like Chase Claypool. Just hear me out. He came out of the draft very hyped. He's a big body receiver. He has the potential of being a great athlete. I just think he's never been in a great situation. And me personally, because his first year in Pittsburgh, his first couple years in Pittsburgh, he was a Big Ben. Big Ben couldn't even throw the ball more than 30 yards. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't really have a chance to show his deep threat. Although the times they based him off of that season. And people also got to remember when he was on the Steelers and he got the ball in his hand, he was very dynamic. And he did a lot because I remember he was killing it in fantasy. But I like Chase Claypool just at the end of the sense. You get to work with one of the best receivers in the game, aka Devontae. Really teach you some things. He's very young. And at the end of the day, we need somebody that's able to go up and get the ball in certain situations. And so that's why I like him on that. So we're gonna move on. Go ahead.
One more thing. I think if we're gonna look at this wide receiver list, like this probably is we should address it because there's a lot of people in the draft that we should probably be looking at if we're looking at this wide receiver free agency. Like after about 5 or 6 names. I'd rather just give a swing at somebody that's coming out of college. There's so many receivers, man.
There's a
That's gonna
lot.
be in the draft. There's a
There's a
lot.
lot.
So,
Yeah. There's
but
a lot
yeah,
that I
go ahead,
like that
keep going.
people are sleeping on too.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like a lot. And we will
Yeah.
address that. We will talk about that later, guys. That's not, don't worry. The draft special is still coming. We just wanted to wait for a lot of this smoke and mirrors to go through. But so I like that. I also really, really like. So we're gonna move on to the next before we address the running back situation. Let's do tight end first. What do you think about tight end? Do you even think we need another tight end at this point?
We signed one. The
Yes,
guy
Martavis.
from
Not Martavis
no, the
Bryant.
guy from
From
the guy
Cleveland.
from Cincinnati.
Harrison
No, from
Bryant.
Cleveland.
It's Harrison
Bryant.
Bryant. Yes, we
Yeah.
did sign him,
I think
and I
I,
like
I
that.
think we're I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're
Yeah,
fine.
I actually like that signing because out of everybody else, there's not really much around there. And there are some tight ends in the draft, but the only one I really liked was the one that we're for sure not going to have a chance at. And I wouldn't really waste a pick on that because we needed other things at that position, which is the dude from Georgia. And I'm like, this list is kind of a bunch of old men, to be honest, bro. Like
Yeah.
maybe Logan Thomas, if anything, but everybody else on her seems just old. It's just a bunch of
Nah,
old men. Like
we're gonna go with Michael
yeah,
Mayer, man. We just gonna let
yeah,
him
of
rock.
course, my man.
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah,
Michael
let's let
Michael
him
Barry,
rock.
aka Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're
Um,
gonna let him rock.
so let's talk about the big thing for us right now. Running back. What are we going to do? I like White. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think I don't know. I just don't. I don't believe in it that much.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for us, and we didn't talk about this earlier, but Josh Jacobs leaving to the Packers. Salute. I'm happy you got your bag. You were really our only offensive weapon for a couple years, your first couple years, and you held it down for us and gave us a chance every year. So I gotta salute you. And I'm happy you got your bag. Like, I don't know if we were gonna be able to get that high on the number that he got. So I'm happy. I'm still a fan. The
He
only
left for
downside
no
I would
guaranteed money. I hope you know that.
okay. He's betting on himself. The only thing I will say is I do want somebody that can just break a long 70-yard run instead of being like a 5 to 10 yard most of the time. He had a couple long runs. Don't get me wrong, but I want somebody that has a chance to break it. And he's not on this list either. So I'm I'm down for the draft, man. I don't know.
And
This list, this
and
this
and,
list is not. It's a lot of mileage. It's a
so
lot
and
of mileage
a
on this
lot of the
list.
things a lot of the things I wanted to kind of talk about the fact of us being in the draft compared to these lists that are people that are left. That's my only fear of if we do move up to go get somebody. I just hope we don't have to give up too much this year. I'm okay with future
It's gonna
picks.
be.
Yeah, I'm okay with future picks, and I'm okay with future first rounders because that's gonna be what's gonna sweeten the deal. But I don't want to give up too many second, thirds, and fourths like those because those are the times where these players, these running backs, positions that we need to fill, receivers, those are most of the
Yeah,
times they're going because usually the first 2 to 3 rounds you're looking at quarterbacks, wide receivers, DBs, defensive linemen. Like that's kind of
yeah.
the thing that usually goes within those rounds. But if I had to pick off this list, it's actually I've been really thinking about because I've been really pounding my head on this. I actually do like Kareem Hunt. I like Kareem Hunt. I think he's not. I think he's a little older, but I think he's not done. I think he has a potential. He can catch the ball in the backfield. He runs very hard. And I like the chance that he comes. It's a player that's getting a second chance at, he's already had a second chance, but he's proved that he's changed. And I think that he came from a team where running the ball was a precedent. So I actually do like Kareem Hunt a lot. I also kind of I low key like Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but I don't because he's kind of small. But if I had to pick out of this whole list for somebody that I wanted, I did say J.K. Dobbins kind of, but he's just so injury prone, it makes me sick. I'm definitely gonna go with Kareem Hunt if I had to pick off this list.
All right. If I have to choose one, I'm going Latavius Murray because
You
he
bringing
just
him back?
always he's just kind of consistent. You know what I mean? He'll get signed week 8. He's just ready to play. Like everywhere he goes, I feel like he's been he's been cool, and we're not asking him to be the
Yeah,
guy. You know what I mean? Get a couple carries.
yeah,
But it's Zeus's team. It's Amir's team. So
yes, it is. And I hope people understand this is no shot against Zeus. I do think Zeus has a lot of potential of being good. But I also just feel that I just don't know because we didn't get enough
Small
of him
sample.
last year.
Small
Yeah.
sample. Yeah.
So that's my
Yeah.
only thing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually kind of skip over the center position because we already re-signed our center. And I don't really think we need anything. Our offensive line actually did really good last year. Um
Well, I do
uh,
think we need one because we lost Illuminor, which is the right tackle.
yeah,
So I don't know if we're gonna
yeah.
address it
Oh,
in the draft or
I'm not.
not.
Yeah, I'm not done with the tackle. I was thinking
Oh,
about the
okay.
tackle.
Okay,
So,
okay, okay,
so I
okay.
just
The
skipped over the
guards.
center one. Yeah, the center. I do like offensive tackle wise. I like what we have with our long term guy. You know what it is, man. I like him. But I do think we kind of need somebody on the other side. Is there anybody on here you would give a chance to?
Uh Man, that Tyron Smith is old, man.
I'd actually bring Trent Brown back.
Oh no, his attitude is annoying. He didn't
It
want to
is,
be here.
but you also
He
gotta
didn't want to be
understand
here.
he came to us under the regime of two coaches that were kind of fucking bullshit, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think if there's one thing I respect about AP, I think he can really change some players' thoughts about playing football. I heavily thought about David Bakhtiari, but I know he's just so old, but he's
Every
such a
year.
seasoned vet. He's a
Yeah.
seasoned vet, but he's very old. Other than that, like I kind of went down this list. The only one maybe Jason Peters, but he's also old. Like a lot of
I
these
did
dudes
see the
are
DJ
old.
Humphreys. The DJ
Yes,
Humphreys. I believe he tore his knee in the
yeah,
season. And they
he
just
did.
released him.
Yep.
But yeah, that might be an interesting one too. I'll say that
Yeah,
one.
definitely. Guard wise, I actually hope we had bring back Van Roten. I liked him. There's actually a lot of like decent guards. Gabe Jackson is actually still playing, which is fucking nuts to me.
Wow.
Um, yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
There are some out there that I liked. But I also think that guard is the one position where you can actually go into the draft and give him a chance because at the end of the day, a guard you're protected by the other two positions and you give him a chance to really develop. And I like our line last year, so that's the reason I'm not really too concerned about the defensive line. I mean the offensive line. So we're gonna
Yeah.
skip over that really fast. Let's
Cool.
go really quick interior defense alignment. And we can just honestly do all defense alignment, the interior and edge. Like, even though we already got Christian Wilkerson, I still think at the end of the day, depth is always better than anything. Me
I like.
personally, I
Yeah,
want
you
the
go.
draft.
You go.
I want the draft. Me personally, I want the draft. I don't want old ass Calais Campbell. Arik Armstead already got signed. I do like
Yeah.
DJ Reader. I like DJ Reader a lot, and we actually had ties to him, and I really liked him. I really was hoping we went and got him, but I also think he might be asked for too much money to the point where it will kind of mess us up. But if we have a chance to bring him in and pair him with who we want, then I like that. And
Okay.
on the edge. Uh, it's not really much. Kyle Van Noy maybe because he's a good player. But I also think we have enough on the line. But I think we can actually maybe have a chance at really doing some things with the people that we have in the draft. There's a lot of defense. There's some really quality defense alignment, but I'll let you go on the other one.
Yeah, I see a couple of our guys that weren't bad for us last year. The Tillery, John Jenkins, Adam Butler. They were all
Adam Butler was really good last year.
yeah, like some of
Yeah.
them guys was they was playing, you know, they was
Yeah.
getting in the backfield. So if we got a couple of our guys back that just is already comfortable with us, like we could do that.
Mhm.
But yeah, definitely the draft.
Mhm.
Um,
Um, so linebacker. I honestly, like I said, we talked about this earlier. I love what we have, but I also noticed one thing is as soon as either one of those two went down, we had trouble. And I think that is a big, big worry to me. And I would have no problem, not one problem, bringing my boy Denzel Perryman back at all. I do not mind that at all. One person I don't see on here that they were saying was supposed to be a free agent was Murray, from the Chargers.
uh,
So I
oh,
keep him around. Yeah, he
he
signed.
signed with somebody. Yeah, but it
Yeah,
was
he
probably so
did.
early that they already
Okay.
Took
Okay,
him
then
off the
I
list.
I
Yeah,
I
he's
completely
definitely
missed
gone.
that one. I usually don't miss a lot, but I definitely wanted him. I liked him. Devin White, y'all see, of course, he's there. I wanted him. DeAndre Campbell went to the Niners today,
Who
which
did
I
he
think is a
sign?
really good pickup. I like Jerome Baker a lot too. I think Jerome Baker is a very underrated linebacker. He had a very good season over there in Miami.
Yeah. Yeah, he went to the
Um,
Titans.
yeah,
I like do you like Devontae Campbell from Green Bay?
yeah, but he went to the
Not a
Niners
fan?
today. He was to the
Did
Niners
he?
today. Yeah,
Uh
they picked him up today. I liked him too, but he
mm,
went to the Niners today, and I realized that.
okay.
And I think other than that, I would actually honestly give Isaiah Simmons a shot. I feel like he is a perfect tweener.
Mm,
I know he's had some
okay.
bad experiences, but at the end of the day, he's still
Yeah.
young and he was so talented that I can't. I don't believe that he's not going to be on the team and be an elite player. I think he just needs the right coaching, and I think, like I
Yeah.
said, we have that for him over here. To be honest, but our my biggest concern, I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to address. I'm gonna skip over corners really fast because that's gonna be something that we're gonna talk about for a second. I don't even want to address the safety issue. I don't think we have a problem at safety. I don't think we need a safety. I don't think we need anything. I like what Epps did last year. I like what Trayvon Morgan is doing. You can maybe bring in some depth if you want to grab one of these guys. That's fine with me. But other than that, I don't really think we need anything else. If anything, you can give me Justin Simmons for some depth or something like that. But I really
Give me
do.
Mike.
I'm
Give me
not
Micah
worried.
Hyde. Give me Micah
Yeah.
Hyde over there. I see
Yeah.
Micah
You know what I'm
Hyde.
saying? Yeah. I'm not
But
worried.
yeah, I agree. I agree. I once Patrick Graham got there and kind of change how we use Trevor Morik, he
Yeah.
kind of figured it out. Like we just weren't
Yeah.
using him right before, so he figured it out. So he's solid.
We need to talk about this corner position. And I'm only
Okay,
saying this because we really have Hobbs, Jack Jones.
we got 3 on the roster right now.
Who else we doing? And one thing I do not, I hate, I fucking hate. I don't like freaking corners in the draft if they're not like the top 10 corners.
We're every mock draft I see on TV has us taking Terrion Arnold. Like every
Yeah,
single one that I see.
me too.
So they must know something about that because literally, bro, it doesn't matter who it is. It's like 8 out of 10 say
Terrion
Terrion
Arnold.
Arnold.
No, I see it too.
But if we're looking at this list, I'll probably go Xavier Howard.
Easy. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I think people might think he's a little washed or whatever they want to think. I'm doing Xavier Howard in a
yeah.
heartbeat. I am not even blinking an eye if he hits me up. I'm sorry. I don't really like Tre'Davious White. Ever since his injury, he's just not been the same. It's just it's that's kind of out with me. Stephon Gilmore, I think he's just old. Like, I'm sorry. He displayed how old he was when he was getting cooked in that fucking Green Bay game against Dallas. I think he was just getting cooked and turned around in hell of shit. I hate Eli Apple. And any of you guys in this fucking world that believe in Eli Apple need to get slapped. I'm just being 100 with you. You can come see me if you got a problem about it because that nigga is trash. But I do like Xavier Howard and I like Adoree Jackson a lot.
Okay. I'm also, bro. I didn't feel like Rocket Sin was that bad for us.
Me either, at all. Me either at all.
Do you
But I
think
don't know
so?
why they let him go. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I
I
don't
liked
think
him.
he
I
was that
actually liked him a
bad.
lot. I liked him a lot.
Yeah.
And that's another one you can
So
add to my list. But that's
yeah,
really about it on
I
this
see him
list.
down there. He's pretty far down.
Everybody else is like, like I'm okay with it. I'm not
Look
okay
at
with it. But
Trayvon Mullen. Damn, I thought he was the
yeah.
one. That's crazy. All right. All right.
Talking
Solid.
about
That
40
was
times
fun.
again right now. We're talking
Yeah,
about 40
man.
times again. So that's about
Yeah.
it, guys. I just want to go through that. I know we're having a long little free agent episode, but I really want to go through that. And honestly, what I want to do is sometimes I get a lot of people that tap into our show and our episode and like, oh, you guys don't talk specifics so much. And what you guys know, we know what the fuck we talking about. Don't fucking get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? We know what we want. But I also just wanted to point out some things that I feel like our team really needs compared to what people are just begging for. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people that watch football and know football understand what we need. And a lot of these other people that are these content creators, people that are doing this shit are just begging for people because they know the name would bring more content. That's not what the fuck I want. I care about our team. I don't give a fuck about my views. I don't give a fuck about my clicks. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I care about our team. So that's how I feel. No shots at nobody, because I know somebody's gonna think that was a shot. No shot at us fucking soul, because I fuck with all you content here. You know that shit. I post you niggas shit. I do all you say. I fuck with y'all. I talk to y'all, all that shit. No shot at nobody, but I just kind of had to let that be known.
Viral video. Let's get it.
Ding, ding, ding. Y'all know what it is. This is our favorite segment of the show. So it's your boy Rosh. You know what it is. I don't have any viral videos. This was actually brought to you by Jeremy.
Yeah. Well, while you're pulling it up, we didn't talk any basketball today, and I just want to, quickly touch on basketball. So we're gonna talk, and eventually you guys are gonna understand what I'm saying, but you might be a little upset with me today, and that's okay. Sometimes you can't always be good guy. You know what I mean? I know Rose sometimes comes off as bad cop. I have to come off as good cop sometimes, but sometimes I got to be bad cop. And this is some harsh truths today. We're gonna have to just be honest.
First of all, I'm gonna let y'all know, like I tell y'all, I don't always
yeah, but they be coming for you. They be coming for you.
Oh, they be coming for me, but it's good. Y'all know what's up. Y'all niggas know what it is, but I'm just kidding. But also, I just want y'all know, a lot of these viral videos, me and Jeremy do send them to each other. Sometimes throughout the week, we do try to communicate these. But as of recently, what we've been doing is showing it to each other before we get on. Like, not showing each other, but sharing with each other to get on there so we get honest reaction. So I have not seen this. I have been tapped out of basketball since football free agency started. Yes, I am wearing the Hornets hat. I just had to show y'all the trick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what it is. But I've been tapped out, so this is an honest reaction for me. And a lot of y'all be telling me, another thing I'm gonna say, somebody the other day told me I'll be on here fake laughing. Y'all niggas is fucking tripping. If shit ain't funny and I don't like it, I ain't fucking laughing. I don't know if y'all niggas don't know who the fuck y'all talking to right now. Like, Roche is one of the one niggas gonna give it to you real. If shit ain't funny, it ain't fucking funny. I'm gonna tell you to your face, nigga.
Okay.
That shit is not.
All right.
So let y'all know.
Straight up.
But I did see who is on this video, and y'all know I hate this nigga. So we just go get we go just start it like
straight
that.
like that. Okay.
Straight like that.
All right.
All right.
If the West is gonna go down to the wire. I mean, plain and simple. It's gonna be fun to watch. Our sister network on the idiots on the other network keep talking about the Lakers and the Warriors like they got a chance. But listen,
they have a chance to call the play-in.
The play-in is not a real thing, just for the record. That's just something we made up, Shaq. It's just like the CBI tournament. That's what the Lakers and Warriors.
God, you already in college basketball.
What the fuck is the CBI tournament?
Look it up, though. They should thank Adam Silver for making up some stuff. Hey, let's just add a couple of teams to the playoffs so the Lakers and Warriors can get in.
So
if the West go down to the wire.
All right.
Plain and simple.
Hold on. Let me go ahead. Go ahead. All right.
I'm gonna let you talk. I just got one thing to say. Charles is such a fucking hater, bruh. Like, Charles, what did we do to you, bruh? Like, let's be honest. You started this. I hope you know that. When we made it to the chip, before we made it, when you interviewed Draymond, you was all up in our shit at our stadium talking, I hate this goddamn city. I hate this. What did we do to you? What did we do to you? I know why you hate the Lakers, because Shaq played for the Lakers and he keep rubbing the rings in your fucking face. I understand that. But what did we do to you, bro? What the fuck did we do to you? Come on, bro. I hooped in your shoes in fucking junior high. Now I don't even want to. I hope I can find them so I can burn them, you piece of shit.
So let me answer what I think happened. I think we changed the way he knows basketball, and he didn't like that. That's really what I think. Right? We come in, we shooting threes. We don't have no big man that can do anything, and he's not used to seeing that. He's like, bro, no way these light-skinned dudes can just shoot threes and win a championship. And then they did it. So now he's like, what happened? You know what I mean? And I really think that's what changed him. That's really, to me, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. All right. For me, I'm not talking about the playing part, but I do agree that I do think like ESPN and some of these networks do talk about the Warriors and Lakers way too much when they're not even relevant for winning a championship this year. Like y'all are missing an opportunity to put Jokic and Anthony Edwards and SGA on front stage. Like you guys are missing it. Bro, they're the 1, 2, and 3 seeds, and you guys never talk about them. You're talking about LeBron's legacy all the time. And is he going to get to this point, or can D'Angelo Russell be the third? Like, why are we talking about them? I'm not even mad. I'm not even saying it's over. I know I said before, like the Warriors is over forever. Like I would just say for this year, but they can still make some moves and be relevant next year. But bro, yeah, get off of it. It's not happening this year. Talk about Ant-Man is hilarious. If you guys don't know, he talks so much, bro. He's hilarious. Y'all need to tune into Anthony Edwards. And everybody's missing it because they're still on.
What's going on in OKC.
They're still on that.
They're hella funny. The team as a whole is fucking hilarious, bro. Like their whole team. Like you see how every time SGA has an interview, they all stand off to the side.
Yeah.
It is funny. Look, Charles, okay, I'll give you a little bit of a break. You have a point. You have a point. I get it. And honestly, for me, I would rather people stop talking about it so our team can mesh in silence and we can kind of figure it out. Yes, it is annoying, but at the end of the day, Charles, you have to understand this. We have been one of the most dominant teams this decade has seen in a long time.
Facts.
And the Lakers have LeBron.
Yeah. They're trying. The NBA is trying. You're 100% right. They're trying to squeeze everything out of the Steph LeBron era because they don't know who's going to get this torch. They're trying to squeeze everything out of it. And I respect that, but I do like the new teams too.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's almost over. One of them is about to retire soon.
And what are they going to do? What is the NBA going to do?
I won't be surprised if they retire at the same time. Like I won't be surprised if they do it same year. Like
I don't know how many more years LeBron has. I don't. I think he plays 2 more after this year. I say 2.
You want to know something though? I think Steph is gonna have a very long career. I think he's gonna end up on the Ray Allen route soon. I'm just gonna sit here in the corner. Just give me the ball.
As long as it's in the Bay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine with that too. But Charles, I get it. I understand your frustration, but I'm gonna need you to stop hating on champions. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to stop hating on MVPs. I'm gonna need you to stop hating on the light skins. I'm gonna need you to be
that hurt,
at the end of the day, show it did for sure. Show respect, respect is due, bro. And we deserve some respect at the end of the day. And you get smoke from us, so while you get mad at how our fans treat you and how our fans talk to you, you get that from us because at the end of the day, like, bro, you sound like a fucking idiot, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you are literally one of the dumbest niggas on TV. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Shaq be cooking you every fucking night. Kenny Smith literally sits next to you so he can literally get a first-hand look at your dumb face and laugh. I was like, are you fucking serious, bro? They're not winning Emmys because of your punk ass, bro. Let's be real. Like, I'm so sorry. It really pisses me off how much you hate on us and how much you really fucking just can't stand the fact that we got something 4 times that you couldn't even fucking sniff once, you piece of shit. Sorry. You need to cool it. But all
right.
All right. I'm giving you
all right.
Like, there's a lot of young talent, a lot of great teams out there right now, a lot of things that need to be talked about. Like, nobody literally talks about the fact that Minnesota is number 1 right now, which is fucking just outrageous, bro. Like, I don't understand that, bro. Like, that's probably my biggest thing. Minnesota is number 1, and they are talking about us, the Lakers,
Ant-Man, all the time. What is he about to do next year when the All-Star game is in San Francisco?
He ain't coming.
Because he be up. What's he about to do? He got to spend the whole weekend? Oh, he's going to be miserable.
Hey, I ain't going to lie.
He's going to be miserable.
Let me find out he's there, bro. We are gonna figure out some way to make some call so I can meet him.
He gonna be miserable, bro.
I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm making Jerry pull a card. Me and Chuck is gonna have a conversation, nigga. We is gonna have a conversation, my nigga. And honestly, look, like I said, Chuck, I've always respected you as a basketball player, but as an analyst, sometimes I feel like you go a little too far. And I feel like that's the reason why it is what it is. And the thing about the Bay, bro, you have to understand, we love our city even though as bad as our city is right now. You know, as bad as our area is, as dirty as it is, whatever you want to say, like all that shit you want to say, we understand it, but we love it and we take pride in it and we appreciate what we have in front of us. And what you're doing and saying the things that you're saying, it is actually a little hurtful. You know, it does hurt a little bit. So
what also sucks is like he's actually probably never been to a majority of the Bay Area. You're taking one route from your hotel to Oakland, to the Oakland arena, right? To the Coliseum, and then now to the new arena. You probably haven't really seen a lot of, you know, the diversity and all the great things about the Bay, right? Because so it's unfortunate that he just, you know, he drops in for 24 hours and he feels like that.
Yeah. And him being a man from the South, where Black people come together and stuff like that, if he would actually take the time and really see it, like that's what it is. Over here, our culture is a little different. All of our races really come together around here. We really mesh. It's a melting pot, and they respect us Black people here, not like how they treated y'all in the South. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can come here and realize that, and you might find some shit that you really love. Sorry, Chuck, I can be a little harsh too, but you know, I just really want you to understand that you're really bashing somewhere that I think that if you gave an honest chance, that you might like.
I agree. It's home. You know that.
Yeah, always,
all right, man.
Forever.
All right.
That's why I can't leave. But hey, guys, appreciate y'all sticking with us. This has been a journey. One thing that one of my boys told me about when you decide to do and embark on a journey like this, the beginning is going to be rough. You're always going to get the notoriety that you want in the beginning. But the people that really fuck with you are going to stay there. And a lot of the people that have, I appreciate you guys. And the more people that are catching on and asking, because honestly, I would definitely say, I don't know about you, but I've been getting a lot more people that don't really know, but they're finding out and they're asking me and giving me, you know, the biggest of saying, and they're actually tuning in. And I really do like that. And it means a lot to me personally. And I don't think you guys understand that. Like, it means a lot to me in the sense because, you know, when I decided to embark on this journey, I called Jeremy and, you know, I wasn't too confident, to be honest, you know, on what this was going to be. And it's turned out to be a great time for me. And it honestly made me and his friendship like so much more better. And I realized that, you know, like, damn, me and this nigga are really have a lot more in common.
But we've also known each other. We've known each other for so many years, and now it's like, you know, we have this that we can just shoot the shit every week. So it makes it funner.
Fucking week.
Yeah.
And we love it. And ain't nobody gonna tell us what we can and cannot say. You know what I'm saying? And like but with that being said, guys, we appreciate you guys. I will try to cut up the giveaway winner to set that up. I'm sorry, like I said, my computer did break. But we already talked to the winners, already announced it, gave them everything. They didn't pick a game yet. They're waiting for we're gonna wait for the schedule to come out, and they're allowing us to pick. So that's one thing I definitely want to say, because they just want to go where we want to go. And that's kind of probably good for us because, you know, we have a couple games that we know we want to go to, a couple things we want to go to. And I definitely want to definitely get over to the Vegas stadium as many times as I can this year, since we made those connections with the Ninth Island guys over there. Definitely just start networking with a lot of those content creators over there. Like I say, content creators, I love y'all, but I just be keeping it real. Sorry. But anyways, this was a long episode. Appreciate y'all tapping into the free agent special today. And one thing I'm gonna say before I get out of here, Jeremy, you got anything to say before, you know, I hit it with it?
We appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe, man. That's it.
Like and subscribe to the channel. You know you love to see my beautiful face. Jeremy, he all right over there. I'm just kidding. Man, but nah, for real, man. We appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe. And the one thing Rosh is always gonna tell you, and it's forever gonna be here, make sure you take care of yourself, because ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. And with that being said, this is Rosh JJ. No more timeouts. We checking out. Peace.